40 years ago or more than 40 years ago. Personally, I'm a fellow Gideon. I'm a lifetime member. I want to share something which is at the bottom of my heart. You know, in the corporate world, we ask, what is the definition of insanity? Doing the same things over and over again and expecting different results. I came to a Gideon's meeting, I think the first year after I came to know the Lord. The structure, the format is whatever it is as it is today. I gave a feedback then. I was only 1 year old in the Lord. I gave a feedback then. The Lord Jesus did not give a command that we make converts of all nations. He gave a command that we make disciples of all nations. So the question that we need to ask is, if there is somebody who has come to know the Lord, and if it is 5-10 years ago, would it be fair to ask that person to share how he or she came to know the Lord, or how he or she has grown in the Lord? In my case, the frustration is, I have given a standing declaration. I will never come to a Gideon's meeting to share my testimony. Because that's available in the YouTube. That is something that happened 40 years ago. And personally, it is also a little bit discomforting for me, because anytime I share, I see my father hanging. It's uncomfortable. And what our fellow Gideons do is, let the brother go through that uncomfortable experience, share their testimony with others. Because there are some people who will die if they don't hear a testimony. And that's unfortunate. And I'm sharing it in front of our senior people. Okay? Because I know, please understand, I'm one among you. I'm not, standing there on the pulpit sharing. It is so that our ministry may be effective. And I've lived in North India for 38 years. So I know what works and what does not work. So I want to share something that helps us in spreading the word. And while the story that was shared was the 14 verses, how a small, insignificant person, a girl whose name we don't even know. I don't know if any scholar has done any research or a PhD on that to find out. I don't think so. I'm very surprised at the kind of subjects that people do their PhD on in theology. I went to Dallas Theological Seminary, I went to Dallas or Texas for a business meeting, and somebody heard that I was there in town, and they said, why don't you come to Dallas? And there was a Bible study. So I shared, and there I shared on Nehemiah, 7 Habits of Highly Effective Disciples. So there was one person whose PhD topic was the authorship of Isaiah. PhD, 5 years he is studying, and he says all of Isaiah was not written by Isaiah. And he's got the grammar, he's got the words. And then, so I told him, brother, you could have asked me, I would have told you who the author of Isaiah is. So he said, brother, we've been doing research and so far there is no conclusive evidence. I said, the author of the book of Isaiah is the Holy Spirit. That's all. So we do not know if somebody has done a research and found out the name of the girl. If you found out that person, you can go and get the name of the girl, but we don't have to worry. The story is a very, very simple story, and I will read it for you, and if somebody is timing it, you can actually check the number of minutes that the story goes on. Now, bands from Aram had gone out and taken captive a young girl from Israel, and she served Naaman's wife. She said to her mistress, if only my master would see the prophet who is in Samaria, he would cure him of his leprosy. Naaman went to his master and told him what the little girl said. How long do you think this story took? About 15 seconds. But do you think the story happened in 15 seconds? No. It almost appears that the little girl was playing, she was caught, she was put in the leper's home, and after that she said, if only my master would see, in 15 seconds. In my opinion, whatever study I have done and whatever contemporary literature I looked at, chances are this could have been over a few weeks. And it's also not that the girl was voluntarily coming. She possibly was a girl who was playing in the street. And that is what it says. They had taken captive a young girl. This particular passage is loaded. They had taken captive a young girl, which means she was not cooperating. Why? Because she is playing in the street. Enemies came and took the girl. And what did she do? They took the girl and she served Naaman's wife. And who is Naaman? A leper. You will have to go back in time to see how a Jew would consider a leper. It's like a staunch Brahmin today going and serving in an ordinary person's house. First of all, she is not from the servant background. And she is going and serving Naaman's wife. Do we see so far a word of complaint? A sign of protest? A sign of resistance? Nothing. And if you actually see, when a Jew enters a heathen's house, he or she will see 101 things or several things wrong. Worse, at that point in time, a Jew would never even come within hearing distance of a leper. Here is this Jewish girl who is going and serving the leper's wife. And please understand, there was no dishwashers there was no washing machines there at that point in time. Which means this girl was washing the leper's clothes. This girl was washing the leper's dishes. This girl possibly was washing the wound cloth. This girl is possibly wiping out the pus in the floor. Imagine. Go back in time and see the kind of difficulty that this girl went through. Amidst all that, she rose above the situation to share the word of God. She did not even say, I know why your master has become a leper. Because if you understand, in the Old Testament, leprosy is a sign of God's curse. Not one word of judgment, not one word of resistance, not one word of protest, not one word of complaint. We've got a lot to learn from this little girl. When we are sitting in our office, when we are sitting in our neighborhood, we keep complaining. Every opportunity we get, this is the problem, that is the problem. But look at this girl. So I want to get some lessons from this girl, the faith and the action of this little girl. I want to give it in contrast. What is the contrast? What are the 5 challenges or the 5 limitations that this little girl overcame? First one was, she was a Jew and she went on to influence a heathen. And this particular demarcation between a Jew and a heathen was there all through Old Testament and all through the Gospels. If you remember, in John chapter 4, even the Lord Jesus had to break the protocol when he went to Samaria. You remember the Syrophoenician woman who came and asked for the Lord Jesus to come and help her. What did the Lord Jesus say? I have come for the Jews. You remember in Acts chapter 10, what Peter said when the carpet with all the animals came? Get up, kill and eat. What did he say? Never, ever have I touched anything unclean. So this philosophy, this practice of a Jew not associating with the heathen was a very strong practice. This girl violated that protocol for good reasons. She was a Jew, she went on to influence a heathen. First limitation. Second, and this is way before John chapter 4, way before Acts chapter 10. Many of us would not have even thought about it. The second thing that she overcame as a limitation is she was not from a servant background. So she went on to serve. And please understand, in many of the Christian conferences, we have to eat our food and wash the plate. Right? Now I tell you, I never washed plates when I was a student. So I go and I waste a lot of soap, waste a lot of water. Because that's the way I do. And some of the other well-meaning brothers and sisters, they will say, brother, we will do it for you. I said, no. It is my job, I better learn. So in the early days, I learned the hard way, but in the process I wasted soap, I wasted water. Now you all imagine that you are a servant. How will you respond when that girl is wasting soap and wasting time and wasting water? She had to learn the serving in a hard way. Because you have to understand again, in a Jewish family will never do the household work. They had actual slaves. And this girl, in any case, was not supposed to do anything like that because the parents were supposed to be doing that. Here is the situation. She was not a servant. And a lesson that we can learn. We may not be used to certain things that we are supposed to do. How did this girl overcome that limitation? The third limitation that this girl is, and it's actually going to increase as we are going. First one is she's a Jew going to an influence. That is a small limitation. A bigger limitation is she's not from a servant background. The third one is she did not come here on her will. She did not come voluntarily. How many of us are complaining, I came here and I still remember when I came to Delhi in 1981, I was kicking and screaming, I want to go back to Bangalore. But I got a very big job with DCM as a management trainee. Everybody said, what's wrong with you? Management trainees are posted in the corporate office. No, I want to go to Bangalore. But God had His own ways. So she moved away from against her will. She went to do His will. You may be in a particular location. You may be in a particular society. You may be in a particular neighborhood. You may not be happy. It may not be pleasing you. Question is, am I pleasing God? That is the third one. The fourth one is, she was actually in a strange land. Now you have to picture yourself in a Jew's mind how they respond in a strange land. They will never feel comfortable in a strange land. You see the songs? How can we sing the Lord's song in a strange land? They will not even be comfortable in a strange land. In North India, we are saying this is a strange land for us. In Bangalore, one of the reasons I moved is, everybody was a Christian. The towns were named after Christians. Our brother is from Bangalore, you know what I'm talking about. Fraser Town, Cox Town, Benson Town, McIver Town, Thomas Town, everybody. Every neighborhood. And in our street, everybody was a Christian, including my dog, Peter. We are over-Christianized. We are not comfortable in a strange land. In fact, we are not comfortable in anything that is alien. And even though Bangalore is so-called Christian and all, it is not Christian all over. There are large pockets of Bangalore, Malleshwaram, Jayanagar, which is just got no Christian influence at all. My sister was in a place called Kothallur, which is actually called the Christian capital of Bangalore. She died within 720 meters, and I measured that, 720 meters, of a theological college, which was there for influencing the neighborhood. 720 meters. She never heard the gospel through them. Of course, ultimately she heard the gospel through somebody else. 720 meters. So you can imagine how much we are keeping the gospel to ourselves. And here is this girl in a strange land. She spread the fragrance of her knowledge. That is the fourth limitation she overcame. And the fifth one, which all of us need to really kindle ourselves, is how much did she know about the Lord? Did she do her theology? Did she do a Bible course? You know, many of us, we say, oh, I'm sorry, I don't know much. I just came to know the Lord. How much did the blind man know? The blind boy? How much did he know? In fact, they came and said, prophesy, this fellow is a sinner. What did he say? That I don't know. But one thing I know. I once was blind, but now I see. How much did the Samaritan woman know? Very little. She moments ago came to know the Savior. She went to her neighborhood and shared. Question is, what are these limitations that we are saying I am not in a position to share the gospel because of? Do you have any of these limitations? I don't know. I don't think so. Let us go forward and say, well, beyond the limitation, we are chained. We are chained, and this girl broke those 5 chains. What are the 5 chains that commonly, 5 excuses that people give for not sharing the gospel? The first excuse that many people give is, it's not my job, it's not my responsibility. A large number of us as believers, you know what happens? We think that evangelism is something that can be outsourced. I come originally from Bangalore, and Bangalore is known as the outsourcing destination. In fact, in US, if you lose your job, they will say your job is Bangalore. In the church, you know what happens? We think evangelism is the pastor's job. We have outsourced. Our job is to pray, our job is to come and give the tithe. It's not my job. It's not my responsibility. A large number of people I come across, all through my corporate career, I have shared the gospel in my own way. In my own way. I have shared how God has influenced me in my own way. You don't have to go and evangelize. And please understand, Acts chapter 1 verse 8, many people misunderstand. Acts chapter 1 verse 8 says, you shall receive the Holy Spirit. And then afterwards you will be my. Can you say that loudly? In the afternoon, what happens is, the food is a little bit high. Can you say that? You shall be my? Still a lot of people are. Okay, first of all, let me get a status check. How many of the people in this room can speak? Can you speak? Yeah, I can speak. Okay, all of you can speak? Okay. Because it's reassurance. I'm used to speaking to deaf and dumb people also. Differently able people. So no problem. Don't worry. It's not a surprise. So there is nobody here who's deaf and dumb? Nobody. Okay. All of us can speak. Acts chapter 1 verse 8 says, you shall receive the Holy Spirit and you shall be my witnesses. The people at the back. You shall be my witnesses. Thank you. The reason why I want you to remember this word is, He has not asked us to become advocates. The problem with us is, we become advocates. We preach. We defend. That's not the job. What is the job of a witness? To share what he or she has seen and add no commentary on it. You went to a particular place, you saw a particular thing, you experienced something, share that. That's all. Can we do that? Yes. All of us? Yes. That's all we have. We may not be trained advocates. We are not called here to defend the gospel. That's not our job. Like that blind person, I once was blind, but now I see, and this man made me see. That's all. I came to know the Lord from a Hindu background, and courtesy of the Gideons, a New Testament that was given to me in my school. All that I had to do was share how I got peace. That's all. I don't have to go to prove that Jesus Christ is the only way. As far as I'm concerned, He is the only way. I hated Christians so much that if there was anything second best in Hinduism, I would have taken it. That is my story. So all my friends, my very strong Hindu friends, they can object the religion, they can object the faith, but they can never object the testimony, the witness. So and that's what she did. This is not my job, this is not my responsibility. We all think that it is, my job is, I'm a senior vice president, a senior executive vice president, I'm the manager, I'm the director. No, that is your secondary job. In fact, one person, they came and asked, brother, we're going to introduce you. What shall we say? You held very senior position. What shall we say? So I said, go ahead and say, at that time I was with HL Technologies. I said, go ahead and say, I'm a missionary of God, currently masquerading as a senior vice president in HL Technologies. After a little bit slow for some people. See, what they have done is, they will start the tubeless both of the ceiling as well as on the floor. So the floor will slowly glow after some time. That was my introduction, that's all. What our earthly job is incidental. We are here for a purpose. This girl recognized that. She did not complain, this is not my job, this is not my responsibility. The second chain that she overcame is her environment and her situation was not conducive. You tell me, when she went into that leper's home, do you think it was conducive to share the gospel? There possibly was smell, there possibly was idols, there possibly was all sorts of practices that was going on. When I came today morning from Delhi to Dehradun, next to me was a person who was a pilgrim who was going one stop behind me, Haridwar. And all through that journey, he was saying, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare, in a very loud manner. And I was wanting to tell him, please, this is a train, in which I'm trying to have my quiet time. But you cannot. When this girl went, do you think there would have been such an atmosphere? Most certainly. Plenty. And you have to understand the faith of people. My prayer as he was doing whatever he was doing was, I said, Lord, please open his eyes. That's all. So when this girl went, do you think the environment was conducive? All of us complain the environment is not conducive. I'll tell you, is there any place in the world where you land and they say, praise the Lord, brother, we've been waiting for you for the last 2,000 years. And we've got 10,000 people here today evening who want to listen to the gospel. Tomorrow another 2,000 people, and then after that another 2 million people. Please, thank you for coming. Is there any such situation? No. No environment is conducive. But amidst that uncomfortable situation, this little girl overcame. That is the second excuse that people give. The situation is not conducive, the environment is not conducive. The third excuse that people give is, they come and they say, I am not qualified, I am not experienced, I am only auxiliary, I am only a new member, I am only this. I am not qualified. I have read the Bible only once. Oh, forget about it. I have not even read the Bible only once. I have read only the gospel. This girl, did she have that as an excuse? There are a lot of people who say, I am not called. Have you come across this? I am not called. Oh man, every time I hear that I get excited. I am not called. So one person, he said, brother, you got the call. You are a missionary in the marketplace. I am not called. So I said, you don't need a call. He said, I have not yet received the call. So I said, you don't need a call, you need a kick in your backside. Because the call is already given in Matthew chapter 28, verse 19 and 20. It's up to you to obey or not. The call is already given in Acts chapter 1, verse 8. You shall be my witnesses when you receive the Holy Spirit. So the question is, if you have received the Holy Spirit, you must be a witness. That's all. It's a different thing that you don't obey and not be a witness. But don't say, I have not got the call. Everybody has got the call. It is everybody's job. It is everybody's responsibility. And all this calling business, I have shared this quite a few times. I'll share it once more. Have you heard of people called? The Lord called me. I have never come across anybody. I came to know the Lord in the year 1979, more than 40 years ago. From that time till today, in India, I have not come across anybody in India whom the Lord has called to a country whose GDP is lesser than India. Have you come across anybody whom the Lord has called to Syria, Sudan, Nigeria, Ethiopia? Always the Lord is called to America, Australia, New Zealand, UK. Some strange Lord they are worshipping. The Lord whom I worship
calls where the harvest is plentiful, not where the money is plentiful. Understand. I'm not qualified, I'm not called, this is not my job, the situation is bad, work is not conducive. 3 excuses. 4th excuse that many people give is, I may be rejected, I may be scorned, I may be ridiculed. Or they'll make fun of me. In fact, I'm sure you have maids. If our maid, supposing I'm having a problem, I'll tell you I've got a problem, and the problem is backache. If the maid comes and says, if Saab does this, he will get healed. What will my wife say? Do your work. Are you able to realize what will happen? She is doing her job. Right? She will be rejected. She will be scorned. She will be ridiculed. In the office, you go and share, they will ridicule you. If they reject you, no problem. They rejected the Lord Jesus. Join the club. You understand me? They rejected all the apostles. Join the gang. Welcome to the bigger community. You know, I was in my last role, I was in a very senior position. And there, I was openly sharing my faith. People come say, oh, Anand, you better be careful. There are a lot of right-wing people here. I said, no problem. What will they do? Oh, they'll attack you. I said, no, they'll never attack me. Oh, no. We are in places which is not traceable on Google Maps. And because these are all plants and factories, and our guest house will be in a very far away place. So there, it will be dangerous for you. And from the plant, you will have to come to the guest house, and sometimes the car may not come you. And I have the habit of walking because I like to take exercise and walk. For example, our flat today in our house is in the 17th floor. Several times I don't wait for the lift, I walk up the 17th floor. Because the problem with us is we over a period of time get lazy, every time. So I said, so they say you want this habit of walking, you walk through all those desert places, you will be attacked. I said, nobody can attack me. One person said, brother, be careful, they can kill you. Then again got excited. And I told them, and I want to tell everybody, nobody can ever kill a Christian. Let me say that once again. Nobody can ever kill a Christian. They can only change the address from earth to heaven. Now you decide. And that is the boldness. I mean, what can anybody do? Looking at all of you, I'll give you good news and bad news. Which one you want?
Good news.
Good news, okay. The good news is all of you will die. One day, all of you will die. The problem is, if that is the good news, what is the bad news? I don't know how you will die. You may die of diabetes. You may die of old age. You may die of some crazy disease. You may die of cancer. You may die of accident. Or you may just die. How about dying serving the Lord? If every Gideon, if every auxiliary says, I am in a place where it is hostile, they may attack me, no problem. I will die if I have to. But I will die serving the Lord. This girl said, no problem. They ridicule me, no problem. They kick me, no problem. Because how do you treat your servants? And please understand, at that point in time, capital punishment was the order of the day. If any servant did not do her work or his work, they will be whipped. This girl did not have that excuse. The 5th excuse that many people have is, well, I don't have the time, I've got my own problems. What were the problems of this little girl? She was caught captive. And what is the first thing that will be there on her mind? When can I go back to my home? Please understand, this girl was not an orphan. She had a mother, she had a father, she possibly had brothers and sisters, she had uncles and aunties. When she went to a strange land in a leper's home, what will be there on the top of her mind? When can I go back to my loving family? When can I go back to the house of my God? That is what will be the top of her mind. But she recognized that she was in God's presence. None of these excuses bothered her. Now these are the standard excuses. If any of you sitting here have got more excuse outside of this 5, please write it and give it to me. Next time I'll come and preach on that. so that you don't have any excuse at all. What is your excuse? Is the question. If this little girl did not have the excuse, so if you go back, all those things, Mark chapter 16, verse 15, he said, go into the world and preach the gospel. Matthew chapter 28, 18 to 20, the call is already given. The environment is not conducive. Matthew chapter 10, verse 16, I am sending you as sheep among wolves. A lot of wolves are around. Welcome, you've got a biblical environment. If you don't have wolves, you're in the wrong place. And I tell you, looking at some of you, we are not even fit to forget about being sheep among wolves. You are not even fit to be sheep among goats. That is the problem. If the environment is hostile, no problem. It was already told. Psalm 137, as you can see. How can we sing the Lord's song? In a strange. You are in a strange land? Well, no problem. That is where we need to be, where we are. And you see Acts chapter 1, verse 8, as I told you, you shall receive the Holy Spirit, and when the Holy Spirit comes upon you, you shall be my witnesses. If you have received the Holy Spirit, you are qualified. That's all we need, qualification. And everybody may not be accepted, as you can see. The Lord Jesus was not accepted. Everybody has got problems. Jesus had problems. Even though he was tired that afternoon, he shared the gospel with that Samaritan woman. We may be having. So now I want to give you 5 tips. What we can do to evangelize in my office, in my neighborhood, in my home, in my community, in my organization. On learning from this girl. What are the 5 things that we can do? The first one is respect your bosses and your authority. Your earthly boss, your heavenly boss. And you know, when Romans chapter 13, verse 1 and 7 was written, do you know who the ruler was at that point in time when Paul wrote, respect every authority, for there is no authority except that which God has established. And verse 7, he who rebels against an authority is rebelling against God. Who was the authority at that point in time? Any guesses? History? Nero. Absolutely. A tyrant ruler who ultimately martyred Paul. You ultimately martyred Peter. Those people who were under the tyrant rule respected their authority. Now, after the recent elections, there are a group of people who said, oh, we want to go and meet the Prime Minister and say, our Bible says we need to pray for our leaders, so we want to pray for you. You know what they will ask? Hey, wait a minute. When were those verses written? Before 2014? Or after? When? I've seen a lot of WhatsApp groups. I've seen a lot of Facebook messages, which is just ridiculing. We as Christians should not